In a world cluttered with information, where truth is power, Lawin Weekly News stands apart.
We delve deeper, uncover facts, and bring stories to light. From political showdowns and economic triumphs to the pulse of the street and the heart of the community.
We capture the moments that define us, stories that challenge, inspire, and transform.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Welcome to Lawin Weekly News. These are the headlines for this week.
Governor Abbott heightens state operations readiness as winter weather nears. HISD advises parents to prepare students for cold classrooms. Icon to lay off 100-plus workers in March as part of 3D printing business cuts. U.S. government plans TikTok shutdown on January 19. Houston's Philippine Consulate General alerts Filipinos with safety advisory. Kai Sato calls a CL injury his darkest day. Safronio aims to boost OPM in the U.S.
I am Nesca, and tonight we bring you the latest stories in the United States of America, especially in the state of Texas. So sit back, relax, and let Lawin Weekly News be your guide to the news that matters most. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has elevated the readiness status of the state's operations as a precautionary measure in response to expected winter weather conditions. The State Operations Center has been upgraded to Level 2. This action is intended to facilitate the quick mobilization of necessary resources and ensure the safety of Texas residents. Governor Abbott's office emphasized the importance of being prepared to address potential challenges that may arise due to adverse weather. By upgrading to Level 2, the state aims to enhance its capability to manage emergencies effectively and maintain essential services. The Texas Division of Emergency Management is coordinating efforts to monitor weather developments closely. They are working with local jurisdictions and state agencies to assess risks and provide timely updates to the public. Emergency personnel are on standby, ready to respond to any incidents that may result from the winter storm system. Administrators at Houston Independent School District have issued a notice to parents regarding the current temperature conditions inside classrooms. HISD officials suggest that parents dress their children warmly to deal with the cold interiors. The district's recommendation comes as many classrooms have been reported to have frigid conditions causing discomfort among students. The district has not provided specific reasons for the cold temperatures inside the schools. However, the administrators have urged parents to ensure their children are well prepared to remain comfortable during school hours. They have suggested that students wear hats, gloves, and scarves if necessary. This recommendation aims to prevent the potential impact of the cold on students' concentration and overall well-being. A spokesperson from HISD stated that the advice is precautionary and part of the district's effort to maintain a conducive learning environment. The spokesperson emphasized the importance of keeping students focused and comfortable, acknowledging that classroom conditions play a significant role in the learning process. HISD is currently investigating the costs of the cold interiors. Maintenance teams are conducting inspections to identify any potential issues with the heating systems in schools. The district aims to resolve any technical problems swiftly to restore normal conditions. Houston City Council has rejected a proposal from CenterPoint Energy for a rate increase, a decision supported unanimously by the council. The proposed rate hike would have added approximately 1.83 or $1.83 to the average monthly bill of residential customers in the Houston area. CenterPoint Energy had argued that the increase was necessary to fund improvements and ensure reliable power delivery. The company hopes to address demands and cover infrastructural upgrades. Council member Abby Kamin voiced strong opposition to the proposal. She emphasized that Houstonians deserve a refund rather than facing additional charges for developments that should have been implemented years ago. Kamin also mentioned the past failures in addressing utility hardening, criticizing the company for its handling of previous emergencies. That situation echoes the criticism faced by CenterPoint after a significant power outage impacted 2.2 million customers in the region earlier this year during Hurricane Beryl. Despite the City Council's denial, CenterPoint's request may still find approval at the Public Utility Commission or PUC. The city plans to participate in the appeal process with the decision anticipated later this year. The final ruling by the PUC will determine if CenterPoint can proceed with a rate increase. The Texas legislature has convened for its new session, with school funding emerging as a key issue following the failure to pass funding measures in the previous session. The Texas Education Agency oversees a complex system that serves millions of students, and funding remains a critical issue affecting teachers, students, and school infrastructure. Educational advocates are expected to push for increased funding to address various needs, including hiring more teachers, improving outdated facilities, and acquiring new educational materials. Teacher salaries are also a major concern, with many educators reporting that current salaries do not match the cost of living, particularly in urban areas. Rural schools, which often struggle with limited resources and access to technology, also stand to benefit from increased funding. With many students in rural areas traveling long distances to attend classes, funding could help alleviate transportation costs and provide more equitable educational opportunities. Governor Greg Abbott has expressed support for improving educational outcomes, but specific funding proposals have not yet been outlined.
Welcome to Season 4 of Be Bold. Why not? Get ready to make bold changes in your life with MJ Concepcion. Dive deeper into the discussions. Listen to the unstoppable voices of MJ and her guests, the legends and the rising stars. Join the celebration of talent, sports, passion, and the power of music. Tune in every Monday 7 p.m. Central, Tuesday, 8 a.m. Philippines. See you there.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories. From elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits, I am here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me.
Icon Technology Incorporated, a prominent Austin-based company specializing in 3D printed homes, announced its plans to lay off over 100 employees in March. The layoffs come as the firm seeks to adjust its workforce amid changing demands within the industry. The company's decision to reduce its staff reflects a strategic move to align resources with current market needs. The layoffs in March will affect a significant portion of Icon's workforce. The company has assured that affected employees will receive support through this transition. This includes assistance with job placement and severance packages, aligning with or standards for workforce reductions. The decision to cut jobs follows a period of growth and innovation for ICANN. The company has completed multiple projects showcasing the potential of 3D printed homes to provide an affordable and eco-friendly housing. Despite the reduction in workforce, ICANN remains committed to its mission of advancing 3D printed construction technology. The company plans to continue its research and development efforts, focusing on enhancing the capabilities and applications of its proprietary technology. Future projects are expected to incorporate new advancements in design and materials to improve the efficiency and affordability of 3D printed homes. A Fort Worth resident rescued 8 abandoned puppies found inside a trash can at Crestwood Park on New Year's Day. The puppies, reportedly cold and hungry, were left without food or shelter when Matt McIntyre discovered them. McIntyre quickly retrieved the puppies from the trash can and took them to a nearby animal shelter, where they received immediate care from the Humane Society of North Texas. Shelter staff confirmed that the puppies, a few weeks old, were in good condition and would remain at the shelter until they were ready for adoption. Local authorities have launched an investigation to identify the person responsible for abandoning the puppies. Abandoning animals is illegal, and authorities have encouraged anyone with information to come forward. San Antonio International Airport experienced disruptions as a result of Arctic weather conditions affecting flight schedules. The icy conditions which swept across the region led airlines to adjust their schedules. Airlines canceled flights and delayed departures to ensure passenger and crew safety. Passengers at the airport shared their experiences of dealing with the delays. Many expressed understanding of the situation, recognizing the safety concerns posed by the icy runways and poor visibility. Others voiced their frustration, wishing for better communication and more timely updates from airlines. One traveler, Susan Mills, expressed her thoughts on the situation. She noted the difficulty of the travel day as she had planned to visit family in Dallas but faced an extended wait due to the weather related delays. Airlines operating out of San Antonio International Airport worked to rebook passengers and provide accommodations where necessary. Staff members at the airport attempted to manage the situation by offering information and assistance to stranded travelers. Despite these efforts, the sheer volume of affected flights presented significant challenges. Officials at the airport reiterated their commitment to passenger safety. They emphasized the critical role of safety in decision making processes regarding flight operations in harsh weather conditions. They also sought to reassure travelers that they were actively working to minimize disruption. The cold front responsible for the Arctic conditions had moved southward, affecting various parts of Texas. The popular social media application TikTok could cease operations in the United States by January 19, 2025. This potential shutdown hinges on the app's requirement to separate from its Chinese parent company ByteDance. The US government under President Joe Biden's administration views TikTok's ties to China as a significant security threat. Officials have expressed concern over the influence China might exert over TikTok through ByteDance. The administration argues that such control poses risks to national security as sensitive user data could potentially be accessed or exploited by the Chinese government. This stance continues a bipartisan concern that has grown over the 5 years or over the years regarding foreign ownership of technology platforms operating within the United States. The Biden administration's firm position on this matter reflects broader concerns about cybersecurity and data privacy. Meanwhile, TikTok has been engaging in ongoing discussions with US regulators to address the concerns raised. The company has repeatedly stated its commitment to user privacy and data protection. It has also implemented measures to distance its operations in the US from ByteDance, ensuring that American users' data is stored domestically and managed by American personnel.
Tune into Legal Treats with attorney Eileen Ligote Dizon
every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Get your weekly dose of legal knowledge, especially on family matters like divorce, child custody, child support, estate planning, probate, and immigration.
Engage in discussions by posting your questions, comments, greetings, or shoutouts.
See you every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That would be Saturday at 9 a.m. Philippines. Don't miss out.
The Justice Department has stated before a federal appeals court that specific parts of Special Counsel Jack Smith's report on his 2020 election investigation should be made available to the public. The Justice Department's statement emphasizes a move towards transparency concerning this high-profile investigation, which has until now largely remained confidential. The report compiled by Smith addresses inquiries related to former President Donald Trump's actions associated with the events and aftermath of the 2020 election. The appeal for partial public disclosure comes as part of ongoing federal court proceedings seeking to balance public interest with judicial integrity and legal processes. The Justice Department has stressed that public access to certain parts of the document could serve the public's right to information without compromising sensitive components of the investigation. The report by Jack Smith originates from an extensive investigation into actions and decisions of the 2020 presidential election. The Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, has projected the Philippines' national budget for 2026 at 6.793 trillion pesos, a 7.38% increase from the current year's budget of 6.326 trillion pesos. The DBM stated that the proposed budget increase aims to address key sectors, including infrastructure development, healthcare, education, and social services to support the country's economic growth and improve public welfare. A significant portion of the budget is allocated to infrastructure projects such as the construction and improvement of roads, bridges, and public transportation systems to enhance connectivity and boost economic activities. In healthcare, the government plans to allocate more resources to upgrade medical facilities and expand healthcare services. The education sector is also set to receive increased funding to improve facilities and provide more resources for teachers and students. Social services programs, including poverty alleviation and support for vulnerable groups, will also be prioritized under the proposed budget. The DBM emphasized the importance of efficient fund allocation and prudent financial management to ensure the effective implementation of government programs and projects. India is reportedly contemplating the lifting of a 3-year ban on futures trading in specific agricultural commodities. The commodities in question include wheat and unprocessed rice. This consideration follows research suggesting that the imposed restrictions have not yielded the desired outcomes. The ban, originally established 3 years ago, aimed to curb price volatility in the domestic market and protect consumers from speculative price hikes. At that time, the Indian government targeted seven agricultural commodities, asserting that futures trading in these items contributed to inflationary pressures. Reports have emerged indicating that recent studies question the effectiveness of this ban. Prices of these commodities continue to fluctuate due to other factors, such as weather conditions and global market trends. The research findings suggest that lifting the ban could reintroduce a tool for farmers and traders to hedge against price risks, potentially stabilizing the market. The Philippine Consulate General in Houston has issued an advisory urging all Filipinos in the area to exercise caution and remain vigilant when visiting popular tourist locations and crowded public venues. In light of potential risks in these environments, the consulate recommends that individuals stay alert to their surroundings and follow standard safety practices. Filipinos are also encouraged to monitor local media outlets for any breaking events or emergencies that could affect their plans. Adjustments to travel or activities may be necessary depending on unfolding situations. For assistance in emergencies, the consulate can be contacted at 346-256-4522 or via email at pcghouston.atn@gmail.com. The consulate continues to prioritize the safety and well-being of the Filipino community in Houston and urges everyone to stay informed and prepared.
Join us for a captivating new series where Lawin sits down with the trailblazers of the music and entertainment world. Discover the stories behind the faces and voices that shape our culture and community.
We will bring you exclusive interviews with industry legends and rising stars. Behind the scenes insights and get a peek into the creative processes and personal journeys. Artists and performers and their upcoming shows and events.
Stay tuned for more updates and sneak peeks. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel.
Beyond Health and Wellness Dr. Rich and Nurse MJ. Let's explore the journey to holistic well-being. Listen to insights that inspire a healthier, happier life. Uncover. Empower yourself. Take charge of your well-being. Whether you're looking for tips on nutrition, mental health, or fitness, this show is for you. Beyond Health and Wellness. Every Friday 8 p.m. Central.
Filipino basketball player Kai Soto has been confirmed to have a torn ACL in his left knee, an injury that will keep him out for the rest of the 2025 B-League season. Soto sustained the injury during the Koshigaya Alphas game against the Seahorses Mikawa on Sunday. The game ended with a narrow 79-77 defeat for Soto's team. The incident occurred during the first quarter, approximately 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. Soto, who is 22 years old, was attempting a post-up move when the injury happened. Reports reveal that Soto remains in pain as he clutched his knee, prompting immediate medical attention and removal from the game. The Koshigaya Alphas, in an official statement, announced that Soto would need an estimated recovery period of 6 months. This duration effectively rules him out of the current B-League season. The team expressed their support for Soto, wishing him a speedy recovery and emphasizing their commitment to providing the necessary medical care. Soto himself addressed the situation through social media, describing the injury as potentially the darkest day of his basketball career. He shared his disappointment, noting that the injury comes at a time when he was focused on advancing his game and contributing significantly to his team. Despite the setback, Soto remains determined to overcome the injury with a positive mindset and his rehabilitation process. The Denver Nuggets secured a decisive victory against the Los Angeles Clippers on a recent Wednesday night game with a final score of 126-103. The match took place in Denver, where the home team displayed a balanced offensive performance across multiple players. Jamal Murray led the Nuggets with 21 points and 9 assists, contributing significantly to the team's offense. Russell Westbrook and Michael Porter Jr. each added 19 points, further enhancing the scoring depth for Denver. The Denver Nuggets, known for their collaborative play style, maintained control throughout the game. Their ability to spread the scoring load among various players showcased the team's versatility. This approach appeared effective against the Clippers, who struggled to keep up with Denver's offensive plays. Denver's victory served as a continuation of their solid start to the NBA season. This win added to their home game successes, maintaining their position as a formidable team within the league. The Nuggets have been building their teamwork and efficient ball movement, which were evident factors in the game. A video from the 2025 Golden Globe ceremony has sparked online discussions after it showed actress Demi Moore, who won Best Actress for the movie, engaging with fellow celebrities Ellie Fanning and Timothy Chalamet, while seemingly overlooking media personality Kylie Jenner. Moore's win for The Substance was one of the evening's highlights. After her acceptance speech, she was seen interacting with Fanning and Chalamet, but video the video circulating on social media has raised questions about her apparent lack of interaction with Jenner, who also attended the event. Jenner, known for her cosmetics brand and presence in the fashion industry, was at the Golden Globes alongside Hollywood's elite. Fanning and Chalamet, both acclaimed actors, were seen conversing with Moore in the footage, which quickly gained attention. While the video has led to speculation, there has been no official comment from Moore or Jenner regarding the interaction. The incident has contributed to ongoing discussions about celebrity relationships and dynamics at high profile events like the Golden Globes. Sofronio Vasquez III has made history as the first Filipino to win The Voice USA Season 26. The Filipino singer's victory has not only put him into the spotlight, but also opened up new opportunities to introduce original Filipino music, or OPM, to a broader audience in the United States. Vasquez, who hails from the Philippines, impressed both audiences and judges throughout the competition with his vocal ability and stage presence. He is committed to using his newfound platform to promote OPM in the US and introduce Filipino music to a wider audience or beyond the Filipino and Asian communities. Vasquez has expressed his desire to elevate OPM to new heights, showcasing its rich cultural heritage on the global stage. His rendition of OPM classics sparked nostalgia and pride among Filipino fans while introducing OPM to those unfamiliar with the genre. Upon return to the Philippines after his victory, Vasquez was warmly welcomed by his home country. As we brace ourselves for the upcoming weather changes, let's dive into what you can expect day by day. Whether you're planning outdoor activities or just preparing for the week, we've got you covered with the most accurate forecast. So stay tuned with us as we take a closer look at the weather patterns that will impact our region. Remember, here at Lawin Weekly News, we bring you the clearest skies to the stormiest forecasts.
Good day, Houston. Here's your weather forecast for the upcoming week, produced to you by Lawin Weekly News. Sunday, January 12th, anticipate a passing shower or two, with rain and drizzle early in the day. The high will be near 53 degrees, dropping to a low of 42 degrees. Monday, January 13th, partly sunny skies are expected, with a high around 55 degrees and a low near 40 degrees. Tuesday, January 14th, look for sun through high clouds, with a high near 56 degrees and a low around 41 degrees. Wednesday, January 15th, times of clouds and sun are forecasted, with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. Thursday, January 16th, expect mostly cloudy conditions, with a high around 60 degrees and a low near 51 degrees. A couple of evening showers are possible. Friday, January 17th, cloudy skies with a chance of showers in the afternoon. The high will be near 69 degrees, with a low around 63 degrees. Saturday, January 18th, variable cloudiness with a chance of showers. Cooler temperatures are expected, with a high around 70 degrees and a low near 48 degrees. This is your 7-day weather forecast from Lawin Weekly News.
So those were the latest stories in Texas this week. I am Nesca Santina from Lawin Media Network. Have a great day.
Lawin Weekly News.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Lawin Weekly News.